now we are discussing regarding images. Okay, now first of all we discussed about links, and now we are discussing about image. Here to display an image, I'm having four attributes. Already you know that means the URL, alt, that means the text, display text, height and width. These two are the size attributes. The same image I'm writing in some other way. Just have a look over here. My img and source. Here we can add any URL. My alt will be some text. And now I am adding my style. In place of height and width, I am adding style attribute. In style attribute, I am giving height 100 percentile, width 100 percentile, and I am closing this. Height and width are separate attributes. I made them combine, and I am inserting this size attributes in a style attribute. You can ask me one thing. What is the difference between these two things, ma'am? The foremost thing is, see, if you are using like this, even though you given in the style sheet, these might be changes. The image might be overlapped. But if you given like this, the exact height and width will be fit to the image. No style sheet or no cascading external or internal sheet can't change this height and width. That is the reason we need to use the style attribute. Now I am going to execute this program. Image tag, right? In this image, this height and width are there. I am going to replacing this size attribute into a style. So now I am going to use some style over here. Style, and it needs to follow with assignment and in quotation. So here my height, I already said that we also write it pixels, right? So, and width also I am adding over here. Width also I am going to add some 10 pixels over here. Okay, and need to end with semicolon. Here now height and width attribute I replace it with a style attribute. The same thing I given but in pixels, and it is in style attribute. Now we are going to run this program and we are going to see how it is working as. Okay, just go to our program and save it and just run it. Okay, here is my image. So it is 10 pixels, so it is very blurred way, right? So I am going to change my code here. In place of 10, make it 80 pixels, and it is all about of 90, like that, something else. Just change the height and width, and now see, now the image is bigger. So like that you can change your image size. Okay, keep 190 on 180. Now see, it's some more bigger in size, right? This is the way you need to change the height and width using style attribute. If I want to display a table, how the pattern it looks? It looks like this. Name, mobile number, name, mobile number or mobile. It could be like this, and we are having the data here. We are having the data here. Let us suppose Sam, Ram, they might having mobile numbers, right? They might having the mobile numbers like this. To print like this, how we are going to write our HTML page? First we are going to see how I am going to write my HTML page. See, here is my HTML code. First I need to take table and I need to close this table. Okay, first you need to know that this is my complete table and name and mobile number are my headings and this is my data. Name and mobile are my headings and this complete portion is my data. So data I can represent in TD, heading I can represent in TH. This complete is the table and TH is my headings and TD is my data. And you need to observe one more thing here. This is my row. How many rows are there? 5 rows are there. How many columns are there? 2 columns are there. Two columns are there and I am having 5 rows. So each and every row I can write my code. See, in this table the first one is in first row. See, this is my TR. In first row I need to open and I need to close. All the table will contain the open tag and close tag. In first TR I am having 2 headings, that is name and mobile. So add 2 headings, name and these are my 2 headings. This is my first row and coming to the second row I am having my data, right? In the second row this is my row 1 and this is my row 2. In row 2 I am having data TD, right? This is not heading. What is the difference between TH and TD? TH is basically it is in bold characters and the text will be aligned center by default. The text will be aligned center by default and it is also in bold. While coming to the TD, the text is in not in bold characters and it is aligned some left side. See here, TD, Sam, sorry, here I need to give my mobile number, my first data, second data. Like that for each and everything row you need to give in a same way, that is followed with TR and ended with TR. Last one is TD Prabhu. Seven. This is the way we need to write the HTML code. Now we are going to see the output for this. Border by default it will be there, but it is in transparent. So I just want to give my border here. So I need to give my border to table. Border 1 pixels solid black. I can give my border to the table, right? Not only table, I can also give my border to the TH elements and also the TD elements, right? I need to give some cell padding over here. So for TH and TD, I need to give some margin and some padding to give some padding. This is the way we need to code for a table in HTML and CSS. This is for border purpose. Here is the border and this is for the margin and padding. Overall, again one of the margin and padding. Okay. Now we are going to see the out. Now I am going to execute this program. Now open edit plus. Now we are going to see how table data we are going to write. See, I'm having a table tag, okay, and I need to close this, right? Table is my table tag over here, and inside I'm having rows and columns, right? For first row I need to close this tr also, right? So with a forward slash I am going to close this. In tr I am having two headings, that is th with a name, and I'm going to close this th, and I'm going to close this th, and I'm having another th over here, that is mobile. Okay, that is mobile. We already seen in the theory session. Now like this I'm having another row that is tr, and I'm going to add data over here, right? I need to close this tr and I'm going to add some data over here. Let us suppose my td is Sam. Okay, I'm going to close my td over here. Okay, and I'm having mobile number here. I need to add some mobile number here, that is, okay, this is the mobile number, and I'm going to close this td. This is the th and this is the td. Why could? Because this is the heading, name and mobile number is the heading, and here it is the data. Like this data, how many we want, we can add that many. Okay, how many we want, that many we can add. Okay, just I am adding few more. Okay, so I get so much data over here with a table. Okay, now just save the program and just run the program here. Just run the program over here. You will see some data over here, name and mobile number, these two are headings, so these are in bold in any way, and this is the data, right? Now to this data I'm going to add some border. Okay, I'm going to add some border. So in style attribute I am writing for a table, and for th and for td, and for td I am writing here. For what border will be? Border 1 pixels solid black. Okay, 1 pixel solid black border I am adding over here. Just save the program and now run the program. That means this, now you got the border over here. This is the way we need to use the table. Okay, and we can also add some padding also here. Okay, for th and td elements we can add some padding also. Padding we can use in pixels or em or in percentile. Okay, I'm going to add, that is 3 pixels, like, okay, I'm going to add like 3 pixels. Now just run the program. That means just refresh the program. See, now my border is again more saved. And you can also add some margin over here, margin auto, that means system defined, and just run the program as usual it is. Okay, and if you change, it will change. Just give the margin 10 pixels, like, and just run the program, refresh it. Okay, this is the way we need to write the table over here.
Now we are going to see some of the students might having two mobile numbers, right? Now how I'm going to write program for this type of thing? Sam is having mobile number 1, some of the people might have only one number, right? I don't want much. See, for this type of programs, how we are going to write our HTML code? See here, this is my table, right? In table, this is my table. I can also give my border over here. Border 1 pixels. Or else I can give directly 1 pixels. I can close this. Now see, this is 1 colon space and 2 columns it is occupying. My 1 row is occupying 2 columns. 1 row is occupying 2 columns. So in table I am having row part. Row part, right? Here in this row, these two are headings. That means in row I am having th element. One th is name. Well and good for this. But here two rows are there. I mean, in one row, two columns are there. I don't want space over here. I don't want division here. I just want to print my mobile in two columns. For that purpose, use call span equal to 2 and write mobile. This call span 2 attribute is telling that two spaces of rows will filled with only one text, that is mobile, right? If you are keeping 3 here, one other space also it will occupy. Okay, that is the way it is going over like. Now I'm going to execute this program.
So this is my table, right? Inside the table I am having a tr element. Okay, and I'm going to close this tr. I'm going to close this tr, right? Inside the tr element I'm having the heading portion, right? That is name and mobile number. So here th is having a name, and I'm going to close this th, and I'm having another heading, that is the th, but I need a call span of 2. Okay, here I need call span 2. That means 2 columns I need to acquire for this, and I'm going to close this, and here my heading is mobile number, that is mobile, and I'm going to close this th. Okay, and now I in separate tr I'm going to add the data over here. Now added the heading, right? I'm going to add some data over here, that is td. Td will be Sam, and I'm going to close this td, and another one td. Might he is having two mobile numbers. I'm going to add the two mobile numbers. Okay, one is okay, and I'm going to close this td, and I'm taking another th over here. Okay, and I'm having another th, and I'm going to close this. So two mobile numbers I'm going to close this. I'm going to take another tr, Okay, in this way you can add how many you want, we can add that many. Okay, inside this tr also you can add something else, that is th, sorry, td. This is the data, right? And ram over here and close this td. Okay, and inside take another td and just add a mobile number to him. Okay, and close the td over here. This is the way we need to write the program. Okay, now I'm going to run this program to see the output over here. See, for call span of this, my mobile number had took 2 space of it, right? If I want to take call span of this ram also, what I need to do? So in th also, whatever here I'm writing only one, right? In td, write a call span attribute, and it needs to acquire 2 columns, right? So just save the program and now run the program. See, it also acquired 2 spaces of it. This is the way we need to write to make it a call span, right? Now I'm going to tell you how I'm going to write. In place of call span, I can also have my cell uh, row span. So for that purpose, how I am going to write my program. See here. Okay, inside table. So inside the table, I'm having a tr. I'm having tr, right? So first I would like to take a tr over here, and I need to close this tr, right? And inside the tr I'm having a heading, that is th. Okay, and I'm going to close this th. Okay, inside this th I'm having a heading, that is name. Okay, this is my heading name. Okay, and I'm having data here, that is td, that is td, and this is my heading, and inside I'm having some data over here, so that is td, and name will be Sam over here, and I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this td. Okay, like this, one tr completed. So I'm going to take another tr and I'm going to close this tr also. Okay, I'm going to close this tr also, and here I need to take mobile number also, that is the heading, right? So here th, now I am taking row span is equal to 2. Row span is equal to 2, and I'm going to add here mobile. Okay, and I'm going to close this heading. Now I need to add 2 trs over here, right? Sorry, 2 data over here, right? That is td, and here in td I'm going to add one mobile number. Okay, and I'm going to close this td. In the same way, take another tr. Okay, now just save the program and just going to run this. Okay, see, in place of Sam, 2 spaces are there, one mobile number I already given. Now give the another mobile number also here. Okay, inside this tr. Okay, just give another td also over here. And just refresh and see how many mobile numbers you will give, that many mobile numbers it will take over. This is the call span, and you can take another tr here. You can take another tr over here, and you just close it, the tr, and inside you can write some data, the td, and just add a mobile number. Okay, and just close this td. Now just save it and just run the program now. Okay, how many you want, that many row spans will be increased here. This is the way. This mobile now is occupying 2 rows of span. Okay, this is the way we are going to write now.